What's up, man?
How you doing? Doing well, you?
Good. Were you there with Rory and the Mannings and Brady at Augusta?
I think they were there the week before.
Okay.
So I was playing Tampa that week when they were there. And then they were down in Bay Hill. Rory's at Bay Hill while I was playing this week.
Yeah. Is that a tournament that you hate missing, this Arnold Palmer invitation this week?
I hate missing it because it's Arnold Palmer and the Latrobe Pittsburgh connection, but I haven't played very well there, and it's just had this going on this week, so it's just a good week for me to skip.
And what was it like being around here, just to get the feelings back of being on the 18th hole again, and winning, holding up the trophy, etc.?
It feels great to be back in Dallas. Obviously, we weren't out in Las Colinas, so we weren't at the course, but still just great to get back in Dallas, kind of get those good vibes going, and kind of get back here to the Salesmanship Club and Apprentice Institute. We do so much for them.
You had a great year, after that. Is that just the jumping point of your 2013-14 year?
Yeah, this definitely was. This was the big spark I needed. But I had put together some really good golf 12 months previous to winning here. And I would say a lot of people probably saw some good play coming. It was just a matter of time.
But winning, that changes.
Winning's always, it's always the thing you're going after, but not everybody can accomplish. There's a lot of people who have a lot of great quality years in a row. You say, oh, that guy's on the cusp of winning. He doesn't win. So for me to actually close the deal last year here and get it done, it's a huge boost.
Let me ask you mentioned being back here at the Apprentice Institute. How does it feel to be in some part connected with this place?
It feels great. It's one of the coolest schools I've ever been to. The only thing like it, I would say, is in Atlanta, the East Lake Foundation has the Charles Drew Charter School, but it's a charter school, which is a little different from here because that has a lot of money that goes into it. It's really nice, highly technologically sound place that the kids just have a huge advantage at. Similar situation where it's a depressed area that they've revitalized and given back to a community that really needs some help.
As a golfer, do you ever think that you'd be making a difference like that in someone's education in some way?
Probably not. I think the only way you think you could maybe do that is maybe that the Western Golf Association has a county scholarship that they give out, the Evans Scholarship every year. Maybe or something with Georgia. Maybe my connection to the university there doing something to help out the college or maybe the surrounding area in Athens. So this is really cool to be a part of this. And the same thing back in Atlanta with East Lake, helping out their foundation.
This is the 70th anniversary of Byron's streak. Can you even process something like that as a professional golfer?
You can process it mostly because we kind of watched Tiger go through sort of a really dominant stretch. And obviously Byron was more dominant than Tiger was, but I think that kind of gave us all a taste of probably what it looked like back in the day to watch one person kind of win all the time. But when we do go around and play the Byron Nelson Classic and you see all their stats about Byron's career, and you realize just how dominant he was, what a special player he was, but also what a great human being he was. It's really neat to see, and I think we're all in awe of him.
How much did you know about Byron before you played last year, and have you found yourself reading up about him?
Yeah, I think before we started playing this tournament, any pro probably didn't know a ton about his career and his all the different accomplishments he had. I think we all knew what a great legacy he had as a player and a person. I think that's pretty well documented. If you know the greats like Byron, Bobby Jones, Ben Logan, Steve, Jack Hardy, you know the basic fundamentals of what their career looked like and how they were as people. But when you do come play this tournament, you see the stats. You see that he won 13 times in a row, and just all the different things. You're just like, wow, that guy. So since then, I had a friend get Byron Nelson's book, and it was actually signed. So I've read that book.
Where'd you have the trophy? Where'd you get the trophy?
The trophy sits in my den in my house. It's kind of like my trophy room next to all my trophies. It's just not
scheduling wise, so you're committed to San Antonio next week. I haven't seen you on the commitment list to Houston. What is your schedule going to be leading up to the Masters? And if you don't play Houston, what do you see in San Antonio that'll help you prepare for Augusta?
Yeah, so I'm playing San Antonio. I won't play Houston, and that's my schedule before the Masters. I had success in San Antonio last year, finishing 6th. I like at San Antonio that it's also overseeded and in immaculate condition, just like Augusta. But it's a little more tree lined, requires a little more demanding tee shot than Houston, and which is a little more like Augusta, and/or just fits my game a little bit better. And if I played both events, I'd be a little more tired going to Masters. So just one of them.
Will you be going to Augusta the week of Shell Houston Open?
I'll probably just practice and rest that week, and I'll get to Augusta early on Saturday, which if I'm in Houston, wouldn't allow me.
As a guy who's grinding away week after week, how much did that winner's purse just give you peace of mind for a certain degree, providing for your family, etc., as opposed to having to grind away week after week, trying to make a living?
Well, it was the huge boost of having a big season, getting the Tour Championship, earning over $3 million, which definitely gives my family great financial comfort. So I think in that form it was great. Were we struggling before to put food on the table? No. Were we buying expensive things? No. And are we now? Not really still. But, it just definitely feels good.
As a Georgia Bulldog and playing Augusta for the first time, have you gotten enough tickets for all the friends and family? And what does it mean to you, I guess, emotionally? I know that's huge.
Right. Yeah, we have enough tickets for family, not so much extended friends, which is fine. But yeah, super satisfying. It's a tournament. It's a golf course we played once a year in college.
Well, you got the tournament or just practice day?
Well, no, so we played Augusta National once a year when we played at Georgia. We got some great boosters and members that would take us, like Jeff Knox and Danny Yates and Haley Roberts, all those guys. So, but I would also go to the tournament about one day every year, get the practice round, the Thursday round. It's hollowed ground. It's beautiful. It's the course we watched on TV all the years. It's sort of the mecca of golf. Most people in America, but especially people in the Southeast, looking forward to playing the event.
How difficult to control the nerves on that first tee on Thursday morning?
I'm sure the nerves will be there, but I've been nervous many times before, and I've actually hit that tee shot a lot now before, so I'm looking forward to getting up there and getting a good drive in the fairway. It's a somewhat generous tee shot, and then once you get on from there, you can go make a couple birdies up 2 or 3 and get your time started.
Have you been there and played there when you just went there recently? Was there anything different about the condition or any changes?
There aren't any new changes really for this season, I don't think, except they lengthened 17 just a little bit. Eisenhower. The conditions are immaculate, but I think what the difference in today's Augusta National versus what we watched in the 90s is the golf course isn't quite as fast. There's a little bit, there's what they call higher density per square inch of grass. It's just very lush. It also makes it play a little bit slower. They go the fairways back towards the greens, makes it play a little bit longer. The balls stick around the greens a little bit more, they don't run off. Back in the day, you watch drives run for 50 yards. You watch balls roll off the green and roll down hills 50 yards. And nowadays, the ball just doesn't roll as fast around the course, making a little bit more of makes it play longer. Who's the best career shots.
Is there anything about golf courses in Texas that bring out the best in you? Obviously, you won here. You mentioned the 6th in San Antonio, and I believe you're 5th at Colonial right after you left here.
I was 5th at Colonial. I've played good in Midland a couple times. It just rewards accurate driving and a ball that doesn't get beat up by the wind. In Texas,
you get wind play.
Yeah, we get to play and wind on firm, dry golf courses. So that generally takes length out of the game. I'm one of the shorter hitters, so it allows me to run the ball out to the correct position off the tee, and play from an equal position as everybody else into the greens. Whereas you go to places like Houston or Doral, and it's how far can you carry your driver, and that determines what your next shot looks like.
So you've got that low Texas wind cheater.
I have it. Yeah, I've got the wind cheater, or I've just got the solid shot that doesn't get beat around by the wind.
We see a lot of guys after they get a victory. I mean, I know your swing's always a tinkering thing, but we see a lot of guys, they need to make a major change to their swing to get to that next level. After you got this win last year, did you see anything with your swing you needed to change? And what have you been working on, if you have been working on anything?
Well, the changes I made helped me get the win. I'd already gone through that process years ago. You know, if 5 years down the road I haven't accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, I need to make an adjustment, maybe I'll make it then. But since then I haven't had to do too much different. You know, I'm still evolving. I have a slightly different swing now than I did when I won here last year. But my ball flight hasn't changed, but the repeatability's probably improved a little bit.
What are the main drills you've been working on to help you with that?
Well, we just tweaked my setup a little bit, and then most of the drills I do are just being able to shape different shots and do it multiple times in a row.
Dogs led on Michigan State the first round.
I hope so. Can't say I'm real confident, but I hope so. Tom Izzo's a pretty good coach.
It's not bad. Your boys played well, though.
Yeah, Georgia's played well. It's been a nice year. It's been good to see.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
You got it. Thanks.
Brendon,
Yeah,
Jimmy
good to see you again,
Burns from Fort Worth.
Jimmy.
Good to see you again. Thanks. All right. Good luck.